Homesteading, the dream. Many of us have it. Freedom, living off the land, and ultimate peace. But what if I told you that dream could become a nightmare? If you watch this video, you'll understand the many shortcomings that most people who start off as homesteaders make that cause them to fail and give up within the first couple years. Not having this right can lead to burnout, losing your property, skipping out on a dream that you really wanted but couldn't have. Well, in this video, I want to make you prepared. I want you to be as prepared as you can be. If you give me that time, you'll learn a lot by the end of this video. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty. No one likes to talk about their finances. No one likes to talk about what they got in their bank. But the truth is, you can't just go out into the middle of the woods and live for free. Trust me, I've looked into it. You can't do it. You actually gotta buy property. I don't know if you're familiar with a friend of mine, Will Survives.
I built a cabin in the woods on the land that was not mine, and I lived in it for 7 months going to work, but eventually I got caught. I was not in a national park. It was land managed by the Army Corps of Engineers. I thought it was owned by the railroad, but guys, I was mistaken. I'm honestly sorry guys for any troubles I've caused.
That stuff can lead to very bad legal implications later on. So the thing that he had inside of him, the thing that sparked inside of his heart was he didn't want everything else. What he wanted was a simple life. A simple life where he could be with himself, his dogs, and nature, his hard work to speak. But we don't live in the 1700s anymore. We live in the modern era. And so if you want to continue with this endeavor, I don't care how archaic you want to go with it, you have to have land. Because you have land, you have to pay property tax. At the minimum of your expenses, you'll have to pay property tax. Homesteading also has its mental and physical tolls as well. There's a lot that goes into it, whether you're doing yard work or caring for the chickens, lifting 50-pound feed bags, or construction. It's a lot of hard work. The first year that we were here, me and my sister, we had to dig out a creek bed by hand with shovels. It was during the winter. The water was just soaking through the boots and my toes. I couldn't feel my toes. But we had to keep going or else that creek would have flooded. Having that mental resilience is also having the capability of problem solving, and the physical endurance part is having to go through with it. The mental endurance is being able to continue doing something even though you don't really want to do it. You just want to give up. You want to throw down your hat. You want to be like a SpongeBob who just gave up on his job throwing the spatula down. You can't do that. You can't wave that flag. You've got to keep going, and that's very important. Having that mental endurance is it is so important, guys. Not only that, but having a community. A lot of people think, if I can do it by myself, then I should do it by myself, and that's not necessarily true. A lot of people go through that. Imagine you're growing your own food, you're raising animals, you're dealing with maintenance. There's a lot that goes into it. Having people that you can barter, share resources, it's not a sign of weakness. It's honestly probably a really good, practical, strategic way of ensuring your future stability, ensuring that you thrive. Self-reliance is a lie. Total self-sufficiency is a lie. Humans are social creatures. I don't care if you're an introvert and you get excited about being alone. You can lay on your bed and read books, or maybe frolic in a field without being bothered, enjoying your quiet space. That's all well and good. I'm an introvert too. I like that. But I gotta admit, being isolated and alone by myself for a prolonged period of time kind of has its drawbacks. It weighs on you a little bit. Now, if all of this is scary, you don't need to be scared. In fact, I actually have a quiz that I'll put down in the comments. I also have it posted to my community tab. If you want to just go through a checklist to see actually where you're at, you know what I mean? You'll have a decent idea of where you're at to see if it's something that you actually want to pursue. And maybe in the future, I'll offer some one-on-one coaching. I don't want to sell you none. I want you to be as prepared as you can be. So if you want to follow me on my homesteading journey, please feel free to hit that like button and subscribe. Maybe check out that quiz. And if there's anything that I missed, anything that you learned on your homesteading journey, please put it in the comments. We'd be more than happy to hear from you. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye. Mwah. Please say you recorded. Yay!